everyone, it's Simon from High Plane Games, back with episode 123, I think, which was all good. We didn't have any dramas last time, yay! Hey! Thank you, Petterberg. Actually giving me some confidence for once. Hurrah. Does that interview then suddenly make my job security better? No, okay. But interview answer does help, as opposed to just finishing 4th and 6th. Come on, Petter. You moose. Right. So, we need to look at what we want to design next. Now, look at the interestingness of this. So, we improved our gearbox, which is fantastic, which has now taken us to 6th. But look at where the average grid box is. That kind of makes me think that Chariot or Kirov or like 2 of the 3 have got woefully terrible ones that they've never upgraded or something and are way off. Or that Rossini and Steinman are like way up here and then the next load of us are all here, because it seems really strange that we're the 6th best but we're still well ahead. So yeah, interesting. Also notice that we've now got the 3rd best rear wing, so we were the best there and now we're not, which is rather annoying. So looking at what we want to now go for next, I guess for me it's thinking about, again, what's vaguely cheap that we can get done. So immediately for me it's suspension. Now the problem with this is that this isn't going to be ready in time, I don't think. Unless we do the build time minus a day to get 9%. And mind you, I'd rather go 15% reliability then and get it done, if that makes sense. Just so that it can show an improvement. So what does that do? So that's plus a 1053. So what's our 1503? Sorry. So what is the base that we've got? Oh, see, that's not really much better. It's not a huge improvement, really, is it? Which kind of makes me go, is that really worth all of that money? So what else have we got? Oh, that's a big chunk. That could be useful. So good, all of this though. But we don't have the million to spend. I think it needs to be suspension. I do think it needs to be suspension, even though it's only going to be like a chunky bit of an improvement. I'd rather actually go for the plus 20 and then we'll just play with reliability as we go. So minus 800,000, not great, must be said. I'll only be ready just before the race as well, which is not great either. So let's sink in. Both cars are repaired, that's great. And we've got sponsors starting to come in too, so fabuloso there. So let's take a look. So we're going to get rid of a suspension, whichever one that is. Which one are we going to get rid of? Not that one, essentially. So we're going to need to get rid of Lily's one for an improvement there. What else do we need? Oh, what else is coming through? I guess we're okay, really, to be honest. I want those engines back in again. And we can just gently coax these next few things through for reliability. Okay. Report on upcoming race. Munich. 40% chance of rain. Oh, okay. Interesting. Scuderia Rossini have the best gearbox in the championship. Okay. Good to know. Right, first one. Race bonus. So for me, oh, it's kind of exactly the same, really, isn't it? That's just that over 9 races. And it's never going to be the one that we use anyway, so that's fine. So we'll have that. That strengthens up our bank balance a wee bit. Now, this is a fixed payments per race. 300. I like that. We'll have that. Thank you very much. So what does that do to our coffers? Oh, it only puts us right kind of in the middle. Okay. What does that do to our... Oh, we're still kind of like plus 371, so it's kind of like exactly the same. Meh! Who is that retiring? Octane Racing. Meh. We don't know anything about them. Lower formulae muck. Right. Down, Simon. Let's keep going. So we want those brakes. That front wing for now. Yeah, keep kind of going like that, I think, for the next couple, because we're going to be okay. Financial management concerns. We're doing well. It's getting better. Shush. Okay, so the suspension is finished. Oh, okay. That's a day probably longer than I'd hoped. So, how much better is it? Kind of feel like we should do that. Sounds really harsh. I feel like I'm just setting him up to fail all the time, but I'm not. It's just, I genuinely do want him to have an equal car. So what's that, 10? So that's going to get it to about 60-ish. Then by the time it gets to the... Do you know what? By the time it gets to the actual race, we'll be okay. So that doesn't make me too unhappy. Now, we've got that new sponsor in, which kind of makes me think, what else could we improve whilst we're away? Oh, there we go. Now it's shimmied. That's pushed us up to 4th. Okay, right. Well, I spent ages talking about that, and actually we're okay. Stupidness. I would rather do that if it lets me. That's pretty much as far as the front wing can go. Ugh. That's annoying. Although it's only going to lose a little bit of... Oh, wow. But that will be ready and we can sort that out for the next round. Do it. Minus 4 million. Okay, right. So 64 is okay. Yeah, it'll be fine. Right. Moving on. So let's dive in here with our last go with Axis in this +6 brigade. So it's going to rain, it seems like, or have a good potential to, which is fine. Let's get the cars in. It sounds like a car is driving underneath my flat at the same time. At this ungodly hour. What time is it? It's 20 to 1 in the morning. At time of recording. Why are people driving around underneath me? Anyway. Be calm, Simon. Be calm. So, use in here. Let's get this sorted and done. What do we need? So where are we? Actually, where are we? We are in 2019. Did we not have a weird one down here? No, it does bandy them together. Okay, Munich 2019. I don't remember us doing particularly well around this circuit either. Now I'm quite intent on going for hard tyres because if we're going to have rain, I want to be able to be on the track having made as least amount of pit stops as possible. Yeah. So to me that makes sense. Or it has done in the past anyway. Alright, let's get you guys out there. And speed this on through. So walk off through the trees. Bit more of a field spread in terms of tyres. Feels great. And superb. Glad to hear it. Well off. Mind you, look at the tyres temperatures. That's awful. Does that improve when we... Oh, okay, it's one of those where it climbs up. I always forget which tracks are the worst for this. Okay, 2nd and 7th, that's a bit better. Still get a... Ooh, excellent, excellent and a great. Love it. I'm not even going to change it. Wouldn't want to change a thing! Back on out, bitch. Ooh, less great there from Volkov. Just the 91. Which makes me think... So let's do one that way, and do one that way. There we go. Let's see how that changes up anything, if anything at all. Changed. These guys. Anyway. Right, through to the race. Bit of a gap there, wasn't there? But interestingly, everyone... Yes, I think Ariana Grande might need a bit of a career change. She seems to be a little bit rubbish. Channeling our favourite Carmen Jorda. Right. Oh, it shows as being dry, but I don't trust it. And I know that the hard tyres seem to be a bit of an overkill when they can last the whole race. Pretty much. Well, that was an improvement. That kind of makes me go, well, let's do that again, because that can't make anything any worse. So the reason why I'm quite happy to go with the hard tyres here is because of how, I mean, A, we're going to save some fuel in this anyway, but B, we're going to be running hard for the majority of this time, I think, to keep these tyres in the right window. And that has always traditionally been faster. So most people are on softs, then they start going to mediums. We're the only two on hard. Okay, fair enough. This could go wrong. Well, we're due a bad race. Good start. Oh wow, that Rossini. Weeks. Ah, we're going to get forced out wide, aren't we? Bugger. Come on, gang, you can get it back. Oh, shit. Okay, this is unsurprising considering we are the only two on hard tyres. We made a boo-boo. I think we... Oh, Vidal's out already. Do we want to pit and change our strategy? Yes, I do. Fill her up. Christ, what's going on? I kind of think. We'll do Lily this lap, we'll do Ribeiro next lap, because then it's a lap less in terms of tyres for him to have to deal with. And there she is, straight onto the back. And yes, we will go mediums and we will fill you up. Ah, I've been a fool. And we can always flip back to whatever we was on again anyway. Oh, Moody's on hards. Okay, go, the pair of you. We really need some good overtaking and some good action from you both, please. It's a slow car and on a slower tyre. This shouldn't be an issue. Nice, one down. Come on, Ribeiro, you can do it too. Kind of need you to. Who's next? Zoe Sharp and softs. Interestingly. Okay. Footed, never a good thing. Christ, we just aren't getting anywhere with this one. I'll drink water. Yes, you have. I don't know what happened there, Lily. As if you let him through. Ooh, Surikov there causing us troubles. Let's just push on and see how we get on, because we need to get basically round Moody and back onto things, both of you. Come on, Ribeiro, you can do it too. Nice. Now we have the speed. Well, we should have the speed. Come on, Ribeiro. Moody's not going very well. And this was the whole reason why we decided to go past these people. Okay, now we're onto the back. Better tyres than everyone, looking after them nicely. More fuel than everyone as well. It's okay. Just pick them off nice and slowly, Well done, 15th. Bureau's now into the back of this little gang as well. Next up's Navarro. In the team of death. The team of joy. This is a ginormous long thing here. Basically from Floridi back to us. One giant line. Nice, that's Navarro. Who was that? Yeah, that was Navarro. Great stuff. Ribeiro's off past Surikov as well, that's great. Oh, I think we're going to get one-footed there. Yep. Let's cruise. Cruise around. Yep, nice. Do of getting sorted out. De Graffen, Lippinen and Spence all at the front of the field already. Becker's making his way through it. So we could do a lap of conservative there. Ribeiro, just to calm down your tyres a smidge. Now back to neutral. The issue's, well, not the issue, but the thing now is that Floridi's holding everyone up. He's on soft tyres, which is fine. We're going to want to go as long as we can now. Bogart's going to pit. He's going to pit 12. That's Zoe Sharp and Co. They're all squabbling with each other. Nice, up to 11.8. Okay, loving this a lot. Let's just keep it on going. Up to 6. That's up to 4 and 6, okay. And closing down on Edda very quickly. Okay, just do a smidgy bit of conserve there. Nice. Ooh, Ribeiro lost out of place there. That's Cruz. Oh, Lippinen's in for a long stop. Okay, that is mega helpful. Oh, it's in the lead. When did that happen? Oh, not for long. Oh, Tyler's got through. How did that happen? That Windsor is getting quicker and quicker and quicker. Right, so for me, this is now... So what have we got? We've got 24 laps to go. He pitted on lap... I don't trust it. It's got to be the hards. Or do we do soft? So everyone is going to need to pit again, apart from Moody. No, Moody will need to pit again as well. Oh, that suspension. Rebecca, medium. We could do hards to the end though, and not need to pit again. But fill it right up. Doesn't feel quite right. Right, go one more. Nailed it. And I think... oh, that may be enough. We fill it up, bring it on home for Ribeiro. Now stop. Very nice. Okay, Lily, I want you in. No, you are perfectly fine for the tyres. You're rocking it. I want that for the fuel. Beautiful. 8th place, holds everyone up. El Perfecto. great. Okay, let's just watch this unfold and see how we get on. My worry is that Ribeiro's suspension might crack. So he gets up to 11, down to 12. Oh, it's Zoe Sharp, that's why. But his tyres are going to be absolutely mauled by the end of this, so we need to kind of basically take a real good look at what's going on, and we are fine in terms of fuel. We could have been even better at this. Oh, I don't think it'll matter too much. Oh, okay, no, we're not fine in fuel in terms of Lily. We will be for Ribeiro though. Suspension's not great, mate, don't worry. Okay, that's Spence in and behind us, but we'll be ahead. But Floridi and Masiella will need to hit. In fact, they're going to now. And they're in for a long stop. Save some fuel there, that would be great. Same for you as well, please, Ribeiro. Let's just see if we can bring it on home. I'm not liking Tyler right behind. Oh, to be fair, he's falling back. Okay. One of the most straightforward races that we've ever had. And the tyres have done much better this time round because they've not been so high in the temperature window. Ooh, Becca's behind Lily. Didn't quite get behind Ribeiro there, so that's a shame, but just do that, just to make sure you can get it home, girls. Oh, I know the suspension's low. It's fine, it's fine. Just keep it on going. I know! Come on, Ribeiro, you've got this, dude. And Lily. They're closing in. Oh, De Graaf's had to pit at the last minute. Come out on hard tyres? What? Oh, 30% is fine. Shush. We should be okay. This will be Ribeiro. And I think another 4 and 6. I will take that. Well done indeed. Top notch. De Graaf another win. Stop it. Stop it, Larch. But as I think might be for the cause for quite a lot of this season, a quite speedy race, speedily resulted, and actually going quite well for us, which was handy. So who else done well? So great for us. Straddling a Rossini as well, which was mega helpful. Tyler doing well there for Windsor. In fact, double points for Windsor. Okay, interesting. Kitano and Panther. Kirov just missing out. Although his teammate crashed out. Didn't quite do the right PK there, did you? Sanjay dropped down the field. That was going to be an interesting one where he went on the hards. But so did the Van Dort, so clearly that was the wrong move. So I'm glad that we changed. Thank God for that. Lipponen gets ahead of Becker. We're kind of on our own. Though Ebony Tyler there is caught up to Zoe Sharp in the battle for 7th. Then it's kind of everyone for themselves behind. And we're very much on our own in 3rd. The battle for relegation, though, between Rosato, Kirov and Chariot could be very, very interesting indeed. So that will be it for this episode of Motorsport Manager. Trying to get through these races quite quickly because I feel like this season is going to be a real stepping stone for next season, where we might be able to mount a bit more of a better charge perhaps. And it's just making sure that we've got everything in place so that it all works quite nicely. I think we've got the right driver duo. $1,300. That's better than before. So yes, that works out well. Thornton getting a 1-2 from E-Spirit. It's like the Rejects and McNeil's. Wow. And far down the list, Silver Zampellis and Co. At the back. Right. Catch you next week on Motorsport Manager. Thanks for watching. Toodle pips. This channel is just one of my many projects that cover games, music and film. If you enjoy any of these and would consider supporting me to develop further in the future, you can do so by visiting patreon.com/Satoromon. Thank you for your time and for watching the video.